Right now, I'm scouting for the main actor to take over Bruce Lee's role in Go Game of Little Dragon. A Bruce Lee lookalike must be a martial artist, and there are requirements to follow, and also for supporting actor and actress. I am Chen. In April 1973, Bruce Lee and I were talking at the Golden Harvest studio, in which he came up with the idea of a sequel to Enter the Dragon. Because Raymond Chow had refused to let Bruce Lee and I to do the fighting scene in the opening scene in Enter the Dragon. Because I was not on contract to Golden Harvest but to Bruce Lee Film Company Concord. However, after Bruce Lee died, Raymond Chow bought over Bruce Lee Film Company Concord production, hopefully that I would take over Bruce Lee's role in Game of Death and sequel to Enter the Dragon, Game of Little Dragon. But I quitted the company after Bruce Lee's death. That's how sequel came about. And Bruce Lee told me to come out with a story in which Bruce Lee can do the fighting scene with me in the scene, just like Enter the Dragon, to antagonize Raymond Chow. So I came up with the title Game of Little Dragon G.O.L.D. On the 6th of July 1973, Bruce Lee sent me and King Hu, whom Bruce Lee had asked him to be the director for Go, Game of Little Dragon, to go to Rome, Italy, to talk with Calaponti to negotiate a new film contract in which Bruce Lee was going to work with Charles Bronson and Ingrid Bergman, my godmother, in a spaghetti western kung fu film, with King Hu as the film director for the film. For a very simple reason was that King Hu was a Cannes Festival Grand Prize Award winner for A Touch of Zen way back in 1975. The most important goal was hoping that King Hu, as a director, can help win him an Oscar at the Academy Award in Hollywood, with Ingrid Bergman, who has won 3 Oscars, working with her. Calaponti, whose film Dr. Zhivago won 5 Oscars, promised Bruce Lee that he would help him win an Oscar at the Academy Award. Bruce Lee to win an Oscar was his most important and greatest goal ever, not being greater than Steve McQueen. And he did not care about money. He had enough money. Sterling Slippen, Oscar award-winning writer for screenplay In the Heat of the Night, promised Bruce Lee that he would help him win an Oscar by incorporating silent flute into Go Game of Little Dragon, hoping that Bruce Lee will win an Oscar, with Charles Bronson as a supporting actor and Ingrid Bergman as Best Actress, so she will win her 4th Oscar. Unfortunately, on 20th of July 1973, while we all were waiting for Bruce Lee to show up in Rome, Italy, at the airport, News TV reported that he was dead in Hong Kong. None of us expected that to happen. Ingrid Bergman told me to continue to work on the sequel Game of Little Dragon, and she would play a supporting role to help me to support me. While I was working on the sequel, G.O.L D, she got cancer and died 46 years later after Bruce Lee's death. G.O.L D, Game of Little Dragon, is still with me, and I want to make it the best martial art film ever.